This is a story called The Lifesaver. Maria and Jack, both aged 29, are the proud parents of Caden aged 8, Milo aged 6.5, Eden aged 5 and Ivy aged 18 months. The family have been living in Blackpool for 6 years and both Maria and Jack own their own businesses. Maria owns her own hair and beauty salon and Jack owns his own surfboarding business where he designs, makes, sells and rents out his own surfboards. He even provides surfing lessons to anyone who is interested in surfing. Caden, Milo and Eden are all in school and are all doing really well. Ivy attends a local private nursery just across the road from Maria's salon. One day Maria was picking the kids up from school when her friend Helen came over with her son George. George and Caden are best friends and so are their mums. George asked Maria if Caden can go to a sleepover at his house at the weekend. Maria can see that Caden is really excited and that he really wants to go. Maria doesn't have the heart to say no, so she reluctantly agrees to let him go. Caden has never been to a sleepover before, and although she knows he'll be in safe hands and well looked after, she can't help but feel a bit anxious. On the day of the sleepover, the boys are riding their bikes and they decide to go onto the beach. At first, they just rode their bikes up and down the beach. However, the boys thought it would be fun to go paddling in the sea under the pier. The boys were having so much fun that they didn't realise that the tide was coming in. As you can imagine, the boys become very scared. None of them could swim. All they could do was cling to the legs of the pier and scream for help. Thankfully, someone heard them and called the Coast Guard and the emergency services. When the Coast Guard arrived, he found it incredibly difficult to get to the boys. He knew that the tide was getting higher and it was getting quite cold outside, and therefore it was getting more and more dangerous for the boys. Then the man who called the Coast Guard ran into the sea and managed to rescue both of the boys. No one thought that anyone was going to get out of the sea alive. Fortunately, the man managed to rescue the boys and get them himself to safety, with cheers and a round of applause from the crowd on the pier and the promenade. The man and both boys were rushed to hospital. The man, who was called Carl, was fine, but the boys both had hypothermia and were quite sick. The boys' parents were rushed to be with them in police cars with the lights flashing and the sirens going. When they reached the boys, Caden looked at his parents and he told them that he was going to die. His parents were about to tell him that wasn't true, but he slipped into unconsciousness. Caden slipped in and out of consciousness for the next 24 hours. The other boy, George, also kept slipping in and out of consciousness too. Thankfully, both boys made a full recovery, and after a week in hospital they were allowed home. Their parents couldn't have thanked Kyle enough. They knew that if it wasn't for him, none of the boys would be alive today, and they couldn't thank him enough. Both families kept in touch with Carl and they all became firm friends. Carl was given an award for his bravery and the boys never played in the sea again ever. The end. Thank you.